We're back once again on our P38 Range Rover that was sat under a tree for 7 years. We've already named this Range Rover, and his name is Reggie. Jasper is a big fan of Reggie because Reggie is big enough for Jasper to go in the back. Unlike this one, if you're new to the channel, this will be the first time you've seen this Range Rover. This is our P38, and it needs some work. It's dirty, it's grimy, and we are planning to get this thing back on the road and actually daily it. So we have a couple of things that we are going to be working on this guy today. One of which is a new hood. Let me show you why. Reggie has some dents in its hood and it's broken the paint just here. The dents are actually from underneath coming up. So we have a new hood to go on it in much better condition. And we are going to be deleting the factory bull bar because it's in pretty bad condition and it's bent just there, as you can see. And it's got a couple of scuffs and some parts missing on it and whatnot. So we're going to be getting that thing off there just so this Range Rover can look that much better. Let's do it. As you can see, the interior of this Range Rover needs some work.
That headliner is out because it got moldy. Having sat for so long under a tree, that sunroof got totally plugged and lots of water got inside.
All right, here's this headliner looking rather sorry for itself. So we're gonna get all the dusty stuff off of it so that we can get the new headliner material laid out. And I got some spray adhesive. We're going to spray that down before we put the fabric down on it. So let's get going.
Thankfully, the old adhesive and the foam backing from the original material started to come off really, really well. It just took the brush and a little bit of air and it was pretty well clean. There were a few little dents from I don't know what, but we decided we could get those filled so that they didn't show up with the new fabric, and it was ready for the next stage.
Okay, so we've got this roll of new fabric. Kind of went with close a color as I could to the original. Just picked this up from my local fabric store. Pretty easy stuff, really. Okay, get it all straight on there. As you can see, it's kind of a velvety, suede-y type finish, kind of similar to the original. And in my opinion, kind of an upgrade. Gotta make sure my hands are really clean for doing this because I don't want to dirty up the fabric. So I suppose at this point, really, the only thing there is to do is to start sticking it down. I've watched a couple of videos on the best way to do it, and it's really quite simple. You just need to do it. Now, this is the spray foam I'm using. It's kind of a, I don't know, it says as seen on TV. Have you ever seen that show? Yeah, I just picked this stuff up from the local store. So let's get this on. Don't mind me. Just being an idiot. We ended up skipping ahead a little bit on the process, but as you can see, this came out so nice. The fabric just got into all the little grooves and it's looking sweet.
Okay, so there's the headliner all done. It is a little bit lighter than the original interior, but I think it's going to be miles better. Just have to put these little brackets back in, or I guess they're little trims. And cozy. Headliner ready to go in.
And in this section here, you can see me in QuickTime removing this front bumper so that we can get the bull bar off of the bumper. Okay, it's probably not how you're supposed to do it. And here you'll probably see me struggling to take this bumper off because I've never done that before, but we've all got to start somewhere. Oh. Well, this looks a little different, hey? Looks more like an off-road vehicle now. I kind of like it. Next order of business is to take the whole hood off. So let's do that. Okay, let's close this thing. Might need a little bit of adjustment. For right now, I'd say that's pretty darn good. Hey, that might be just bang on. Okay, one job down. Let's remove the bull bar from the front bumper and then put the front bumper back on. Okay, she's coming off. Ugh, okay.
Oh, that looks really good.
Okay, so I brought the bumper back in here. Let's get these hoses hooked back up. Like that. There we go, the Range Rover's new look. With no bull bar. That's it, looks pretty sweet. So I'll go ahead and put the bolts back in the bumper. I think next we're gonna do the headliner. So let's go ahead and do that. So all of the interior trim pieces related to the roof lining were in absolutely terrible condition. They were covered in mold and stains and all sorts of stuff. So as you can see, Heather and I are here. We're cleaning up all the trims and we're getting them ready to fit back onto the roof lining. Redoing the headlining in any vehicle isn't exactly an easy task. As you can see here, Heather and I are struggling to get this headliner back into its place. Heather's taken a break from using her hands and is using her head instead. The next part of the installation is to get these pillar trims situated in place because they do help to hold the headliner up whilst you're working it. And Heather is smashing those pillar trims in with her palms, making it look easy. This pillar trim does have a crack in it, which is okay with us for now until we find one that we can replace it with. But finding good condition P38 parts is harder than you'd think.
Don't upset them. We found out there's two types of wasps, and those ones are actually quite docile. So I think we've come to a mutual understanding.
Whilst Heather makes friends with the local wildlife, let's just look at how amazing this headliner looks. It was only a couple of months ago, it looked in a sorry state, soaking wet, covered in mold, and looking like a biohazard. But now, the whole interior is looking fresh and like new. Well, almost. But definitely a lot nicer place to be in. And just think, Reggie was parked under a tree and destined for the scrapyard just a few months ago. Now he's ready to hit the open road once more. We think this insane transformation is worth a subscribe. And remember, it's free and really helps the channel with these projects. I think the next time you see Reggie on the channel, we should take him out on a road trip. Let us know what you think. Thanks for watching.